Hi guys, how are you? Happy Wednesday. Yes, we are back here again. I'm doing these lives every Wednesday. If you think of any particular social media questions, hints, tips you want, anything that you would like me to cover in these lives, then send me a message, comment, whatever, let me know, because it'd be good for me to be able to deliver what it is that you are looking for. Today, what are we talking about today? So today is all about making your community sit up and take notice of your content that you're putting out there. Without freaking awesome content, we don't get the engagement that we need to on our social media posts to push them out further so more people can see them. So we're talking about organic reach for this, and that on Facebook pages is quite hard already because Facebook want us to pay to play. Understandable, you know, they've got to make their money somehow. But with great content, you can actually get really good reach on your Facebook pages with your organic. So this is a really good thing to take notice of. One of my clients replaced, so they used to pay to boost their Facebook page posts so that more of their people saw them, more of their likers. And by working with them, we twisted it so that their organic content was actually getting more reach, better numbers, better engagement than anything that they had paid for before. So this is why it's a great idea to really get your content good so that your organic goes further without you having to pay. We are saving you money. This is what we like. Also, your content has to be great, especially if you're going to pay for it to go further. Because no matter how much you spend on it, you might not get any return if the content's a little bit naff, if it's not really getting across what people want to hear from you or hitting an emotion or a nerve with them. So ultimately, definitely, if you're going to pay to play and you're going to pay to advertise on social media, your content has to be spot on so that that money you're spending is worthwhile. Your content has to be awesome so that it grabs people's attentions and draws them in and puts them into your sales funnels that you've got going on. You know, this is how we get paying customers, people. We need to draw them in and get them going through the funnel. And then it's all about opening up opportunities to start conversations, building relationships with people who think just like us. You know, it's about attracting the right people, the people that you really want to work with, the people that you gel with. I'm telling you this is great. I completely understand that. But when quite often people look at me and they're a bit, so what do you mean when you're talking about awesome content? And that is why I have created the attention capturing checklist. Because awesome content is about content that gets you seen and gets you heard and gets you out there to the right people. Being 50 shades of beige will kill your business. So your content has to be different. Be you, don't hide it away, you know, let your personality really come through. And it will, if you don't do that, actually it's going to stop you from achieving everything that you want to. And out there on social media, especially at the moment, and has been for the last couple of months, there's an awful lot going on out there. There's a lot of white noise, there's a lot of crap, and your content wants to stand out from that. You want people to stick around and listen to you, interact, talk back to you, and not wander off elsewhere to find someone else who is doing it better. So this is about getting across your geniusness. I don't know if that's a word. Is it? Anyway, it is now. To your geniusness, to people that you want to entice in to read, watch, stay, like, comment, share, take action on what it is that you are trying to get them to do. And if you don't, on social media, you're pretty much invisible. And that's not a good thing. We need to be visible. We need to be out there. We need to be at the forefront of people's minds, reminding them that we're still here, we're still working. We are still here to help them with what it is that they need, and we have the right solutions for them. So ultimately, this is as important to your business as oxygen is to you. Think about it from that point of view. Years ago, not years ago, a few years ago, one of my business mentors said to me, boring copy equals death. That was a moment where you're like, ouch, that hurts. But it's true. And we don't want that for you. So back to the checklist that I created for you. I don't know if you've seen my other video with my anagram for 9 steps to crucial social 9 crucial steps to successful social media. That has an anagram. I've got another one for you because I kind of love them. So this is another 9 steps. It's not steps, it is a checklist for you to sense check before you put things out there. So my checklist, or my anagram for you, is called Captivate. Sorry, here you go, Instagram. I'm aware that's going to be backwards for you. I'm sorry. So write Captivate down your page. And this is how we're going to roll. We're just going to go through it. So C, your word is community. And this is what you should be all about. It's all about, what do your community need from you, knowing them. If you don't know them, the rest will not work. It doesn't matter what you put out, it's just not going to happen. So we're talking in depth. I want you to really drill down. None of this flaky, everyone is potentially a customer. That is crap. Get specific. Know their innermost desires, goals, what makes them cry, what makes them laugh, sizes of businesses if that's what you need, the people that you work with, their values, their ethics, how they are, the type of people that they are. Know so much about them. I don't care if you have to go for inside leg measurement. Do it if that's what you need to do. So that is C, community. A is arouse emotion. And this is where you want to hit a nerve. You want to make them think, shit, that's me that she's talking about. Okay, I need to read more now. You can use humor for the feel-good factor. You can take them down into something that's really struggling and then show them that you've got a solution. So you're creating hope for them. Obviously, ethically, we don't just like to take advantage of people in bad situations. But it's, if you can make someone laugh, cry, feel elated, you know, give them that hope, make them feel, oh, that was me once and I hated being that, and I really resonate with you because you've been through the same thing as me. That's what you want. People buy on emotion. And if you're not creating an emotion, you're not really connecting with the people that you're trying to talk to. P is for problem solving. So this isn't just about writing out some copy to go on a social media post. It is really about problem solving. Can you discover small, powerful phrases that will turn a light bulb on in your audience's head? The things that, you know, that pain that they've got that they need a solution for, the desire that they've got that you're like, I can help you get there. Everyone is about solutions to something that they really want or they really don't want. So how can you really get into those problems that they're experiencing? T, so just to remind you, we're now on T. So T is for truth. Ultimately, don't make shit up just to stand out from the crowd and create the wow factor. Nobody likes that. If you're going to tell stories about previous clients, tell honest stories. Don't just make stuff up. I heard a while ago about there was a business coach, and all his marketing and everything he put out was around helping people to be, I can bring you up to being a 6-figure earner, and here's what I've done, and everything was based on this. And then one day a mentor of his posted on social media congratulating him for hitting his first 5 figures in business. Ouch. So ultimately he got called out on social media for everyone to see. And that is the thing with social media. If you're not telling the truth, it will come out. So stick to that. That's all we want. So what are we on now? T, I. I is for influence. What kind of influence do you want to be on your audience? How do you want them to feel when they see your posts? Show them how things can be better, easier, less stressful. Give them that information that you, as the expert in your industry, you know, and shows that you are the best person for them to go to. But influencing is always going to be about how you make people feel and the results that you can get for them. So always think about that before putting out a post on social media. I know sometimes it can be a little bit tempting when things aren't quite right to do a proper, I've seen some real stroppy, ranty posts. And if that's what you get known for on a regular basis, that's probably not a place that people want to be in too much. So yeah, take them to the good place. Right, we are moving on to V. V is all about the value in the posts. And for me, this comes down to, again, what is the information that you've got locked up in your head? The stuff that people would really kill to know. The little gems of wisdom that you can drop that will make a huge difference to them, and show that you understand where they are, and that again you're the best person to help them through. So through these value posts you can really make a difference to people, which means when they're ready to invest, when they're ready to buy, they're ready for your help, you're going to be the first person that they call. So moving down to, what was that? Do we just do V? Okay, so we're on to A. A is for ambush them. So this is about ambushing people in your social media, in their social media feeds, having impact. So think about it in terms of they're scrolling through their news feed, just mindlessly. We've all done it. Just got caught in that endless scroll, and your words, your image that's great that you've put with it, or your video's opening screen makes them stop and go, oh, I need to read this. I need to watch this. So create cool images. I'm a massive fan of Canva. Anyone who spends any time with me knows that I rave about it in terms of being able to create your own branded images. And there's loads of free, royalty-free picture websites, photo websites like Unsplash, Pixabay, Pexels that you can use. And then think about your copy as well. So the first line that's going to be part of the post, that's your headline. Is it going to make people stop and want to know more? The line underneath that is the subheading. Again, that then needs to make people want to carry on. So you've got to draw them in and then keep their attention. And also, I would say at this point, don't stick in your comfort zone when creating your when you want to create content. If you're really looking to ambush people in their feed, push yourself out of it, because you will have more impact. You will really start to connect with them. So A, so on to T. T is for trust. Be authentic. People have to trust you. This is the whole point of social media, building this credibility and this trust and relationship so that people feel safe investing with you, becoming your customers, knowing that you're the one that's going to give them the results that they need. So be authentic. Reinforce constantly the attitude, the language, the personality, the tone of voice that you use, that they're going to get across all forms of communication. So you're not just going to talk to them on social media. You're going to be, they might look at your website, they might email you, they might message you through Facebook or through LinkedIn. They might call you and talk to you on the phone. And then when they work to you, they might end up doing one-to-one with you, in which case all of that has to be cohesive with what they're going to get the whole way along. This is what makes them trust you. You don't want that, oh, I'm one person on social media, but when you talk to me in real life, I'm a completely different person. So this is about being that trust. So in case you haven't noticed, I'm quite an effusive, enthusiastic person. I use words like awesome, super, hot, fantastic, laser focused. But there are other people who would rather, let's be honest, poke red hot needles in their eyes than be like I am. That is absolutely fine. Be you. And that's whether you're really professional, whether you're you speak scientific talk, chatty, welcoming, sarcastic. I do sarcastic well quite often. It's all about bringing that through. And then E is for educate, entertain, excite, and then two words, which I'm fully aware are not E's, but all of that leads to inspire and action. The majority of people can be slightly lazy. We need to put a rocket up their backside to really make them take that action, to download your lead magnet, to jump on your limited offer, attend your workshop, grab the chance to be in your mastermind. But through your content, you can really boost that motivation with that education, that entertaining, that excitement. And again, it's all about generating those feelings for them. So that is your captivate. So captivate your audience. And that's just, so I'm going to actually, do you know what? Let's quickly do that for you again. So C was community. A was arouse emotion. P was for problem solving. Sorry, Instagram. T is for truth. I is influence. V is for value. A is for ambush them. T is for trust. And E is for entertain, excite, and educate. Okay, and remember, boring copy equals death in the online world. So I'm just going to have a quick look. I know I had a question come up on Instagram. Let's have a little look. Okay. Oh, hi Story94. What's your favorite type of content to create? Oh, good question. I like creating, I think there's a couple, but I think ultimately I like doing like the new short value-driven posts where you can be really personal. Maybe you can share a story of something that's happened, but equally the value is there for your audience to really take away, but it's done in cases you don't need them to stop for too long. They can take that value and actually kind of go to implement it straight away. But I do also love doing the longer stuff where you can really get into depth with things. But I'm equally aware that people can't always implement them straight away, and they might be too busy, or they park it and then they don't come back to it later. So I think for me, it's those kind of things. I love, for me, text and an image, purely because I like to speed read. So for me, an image with words and a picture that literally just go bang, this is what it's about, or this is what you need, why you need to stop and read. And then the text is easy to scan, easy to speed read. I'm all about the speed. Easy to absorb, and that's cool. Although equally, Story 94, I'm pretty aware that I reckon your favourite type of content is video, is it not? But yeah, I mean, I love video too, otherwise obviously I wouldn't be doing this. But yeah, I'm definitely a text and image girl, personally for myself, because I know that that's what I respond to. If it's video, I like to keep it super short as possible. I hope that answered your question. So that was pretty much it. I just wanted to share with you, that was the attention capturing checklist, showing you how to captivate your audience with your social media posts. I will be back next Wednesday with something I'm not sure I'm going to talk about yet. I don't know. Again, if you've got any ideas of what you would like me to cover, then chuck me a message, put in the comments. If you want help with any of this, getting to know your customer, creating a strategy, really working into your content, that is what I'm here for. That is what I do. We have the course, Know What the Fuck You're Doing on Social Media, that currently still has a special offer on. If you want to jump in, I will drop a link in the comments. I work one-to-one. If you just want to chat, knock me up, let's have a talk and see how I can help you and how you can captivate people and transform your social media. So thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you back here again next Wednesday. Take care, guys. See ya.